Hi Scorpio, welcome to your reading. This reading, I'm going to tap into the person on your mind and see what is it that they want you to know. So this is going to resonate with people who are thinking about a particular person and they're really curious. Maybe you're in a no contact situation and you want to see what this person is thinking, feeling about you, and what is it that they'd like you to know. So let's see. First, I want to tap into what is the overall energy between Scorpio and their person right now. The Three of Pentacles. Okay, so there is a desire to want to make things work. Show me what is the energy around communication between Scorpio and their person. Wow. Sun, amazing. Knight of Cups, Seven of Wands, Page of Swords, the Eight of Swords. Very cool. I'm going to put those back because I usually like to pull my cards out of the deck, but when they fall out like that, I definitely take a look and see what were the messages. I think Scorpio, somebody who's been really up in their head about you, is slowly coming out of their shell and wants to make things work with you. That's what I saw with the sun. Like something has illuminated for them. Like they've had that light bulb aha moment, and they now want to come forward and make things work with you. Okay, show me the future energy between Scorpio and their person. Temperance, so healing or just kind of waiting for divine timing. Show me one more for future energy. Knight of Swords, there you go. Wow, what a contrast from the Temperance to the Knight of Swords, because the Temperance is very kind of like, let's wait for the right time, and then you kind of want to rush in. And I think someone's feeling anxious. Should they be moving a lot faster, or should they kind of take some time out, heal through whatever happened, really think through what is the best approach, and then come towards you? This is interesting. I'm going to switch decks and see. Let's put this here. So this person on Scorpio's mind, wow, cards are flying out. That basically means your spirit team is very active and has a lot of messages for you. What does this person think about? Like when they think of Scorpio, what are their thoughts? Okay, what are their emotions? What do they feel for Scorpio? And what is the outcome that they desire with Scorpio? God, Nine of Pentacles. So this person is probably spending some time by themselves. They're kind of single, maybe focusing on their money. Look, the Nine of Swords has shown up again. They're very anxious maybe about their state of singlehood, maybe their separation from you. They feel very, very attached to this relationship that they had with you. So yeah, I'm really picking up on maybe this is an ex or somebody that you've had a very significant connection with in the past and you guys are not in contact. Their thoughts are they're trying to come up with a decision. They're trying to figure out which way would they like to go, and we saw that a little bit here. They're not sure whether they need more time or they need to give you more time before they come rushing in. Their feelings for you, yeah, they're conflicted. They are conflicted. But sometimes the Five of Swords also means like victory at any cost. Like they're willing to put in anything, but they want to make sure they have success with you. But we'll pull clarifiers. Yeah. And their desired outcome is the Four of Wands. They want to build a home with you. They want stability with you. This is the marriage card, so they probably want happily ever after, but they're very conflicted about their feelings. This is interesting. Let's see. Why the conflict? So why is the Five of Swords in their feelings? Why is the Five of Swords in their feelings? The Ten of Wands. They feel very burdened. Maybe this is somebody who's quite busy with work or a lot of pressing demands on their time, and they feel like they've not had enough time to really think about how to approach you or how to take this connection to the next level. Show me some more on Five of Swords. Seven of Swords, maybe they've self-sabotaged this connection and they're quite conscious of how they ruined things up. They want a brand new beginning with you. They want this beautiful Ace of Cups where their emotions are overflowing for you. I think this is somebody who feels very, very deeply for you, Scorpio. But they're very conflicted as well as to how to come in. What has happened between Scorpio and this person in the recent past? What has happened between Scorpio and this person in the recent past? Yeah, somebody has been a bit defensive, closed off, guarded in the recent past. Somebody maybe took a snap decision. Yeah, that led to a lot of disappointment, hurt, pain. Maybe this was a very bad breakup because somebody took a very rash decision and they didn't really think through the consequences of their words or their actions. and that led to somebody walking away. So one of you decided to move on from this connection, walk on. And that's left you feeling quite disappointed. Let's look at their thoughts. So I want to know, what is the toss up between like the Two of Pentacles? What are they really thinking about? The Emperor. Being quite stubborn about their feelings and fighting off their feelings. Yeah, they're feeling like conflicted between, should they continue to hold this very strong stance where maybe they decided to walk out of this connection, and maybe you tried to reach out to them, but you didn't really hear back from them. So they're being very defensive about that they don't want to have a conversation, and they're showing up as the Emperor, who's not so comfortable with their emotions, thinking very rationally and logically about this connection. But that's interesting. What they desire with you is the everything, right? The happily ever after, the Four of Wands. What is this Four of Wands and their desired outcome? The Knight of Pentacles, the Death card. So yeah, the Queen of Wands. So there's a lot of desire. They think about you. They find you very attractive. They're very drawn to your energy, Scorpio. But I think what's happening is that they know that they have to transform this past disappointment, this past hurt, whatever happened, this breakup. And the Death card is here signaling, which is very strong Scorpio energy. So you're showing up in your reading that they want to transform this heartbreak, whatever didn't work out in the past. And they're trying to think of a very meticulous, methodical way of going about it. So I don't think they've really quite figured it out yet. And they're up in their head thinking about what's the best course of action here with Scorpio. Interesting. Let me see. I'm going to go back to this deck and just ask, just see like what will be this person's next steps towards Scorpio, because I mean they definitely want this. So let's see, what are this person's next steps towards Scorpio? Okay, we're seeing Three of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords. They definitely want to come in, have a very clear conversation with you about everything that went down. King of Pentacles, see, there you go, long-term stability again, which we saw with this Four of Wands here. They want the happily ever after. So I think maybe this is a person who was not very serious or about this connection, or they didn't really put in the effort or the energy that you were expecting them to. And now they've had some time to reflect on it, and they're very clear that they want the happily ever after with you. They want to talk about long-term stability with you. Maybe this connection felt very unstable to them, and they want to come in and correct the scales, as if like they want to talk about how can we build something which will stand the test of time and not be so on and off. Yeah, okay. There may be also, they also wanted to come in and offer you this cup of love once they feel more secure and more stable in their financial life. Maybe this is somebody who felt a little bit intimidated by your financial success or your professional success, and they felt like they couldn't really be that equal partner for you. So that's why the High Priestess, and I think you know this intuitively, Scorpio. I think you know this, that they felt like not good enough for you, and they needed to like kind of level up to be a good match for you. So when this person comes in, what do they want to say to Scorpio? What are they going to say? Let's see what their messages are. Okay, Five of Wands, Queen of Swords, the Two of Swords, the Six of Cups, yeah, Page of Wands. Look how the energy shifts. Like the first three cards kind of convey that they probably felt like there was too much conflict in this connection previously, and that made them quite upset, made them feel very uncomfortable perhaps in the connection, and therefore somebody had to like axe out somebody from the connection or axe out this conflict. And sometimes the only way to eliminate the conflict is by walking away from the connection. So somebody did that. I'm getting strong air sign here because there are a lot of swords on the table. So it could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But there was something that they just, this is now imagine that this person has come back into your life and they're having a conversation with you. So this is what I asked. What are they going to say? They're going to say that, you know, look, I was kind of blindfolded and I was not actively acknowledging the challenges and the connection. And I thought that the best way to resolve the challenge was to simply walk away from the connection. But I tried to do that, and I thought that I could just not address this upfront. and I could just kind of move on and go get busy with my life. But what ended up happening was I ended up missing you a lot. I ended up thinking a lot about the past, reminiscing about the past, and that's why I've come in to have this conversation with you, which is, the Page of Wands. And I think they're going to offer you something positive because the Page of Wands is a messenger of good news. So I think they're going to say that that made me realize how deep my emotions were for you. And therefore, I want to have a brand new beginning and I want to work on this connection. Let's see. Let's see. Let's build on that. Show me some more. Ten of Wands, Knight of Wands, the Fool, the Nine of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and the Sun. There you go. So they know that you're absolute, you're like their absolute happiness, their absolute abundance. Like they don't feel like this with anyone else. They're going to say that I was very burdened by a lot of other conflicting priorities. Maybe work was super busy. Again, like because we picked up that, they weren't very confident of their financial status. So they went above it. They went above and beyond to make sure that they can rise up and be that partner for you, and that led them to engage in some on and off kind of behavior. Maybe they all, some of them, this is for a very specific group of you watching, maybe they also thought that their energies are better invested somewhere else, be that work, be that maybe someone else, or they wanted to maybe get into a more casual relationship. And they tried to take a leap of faith, and they thought that that could fulfill them and that could make them happy. But what ended up happening was that they always ended up looking over their shoulder, always ended up thinking about the past, and always ended up feeling anxious and thinking about you. Hence, they have now come to the realization that you are their absolute happiness, and they are here to take a strong decision about you. Look at that, the King and the Queen of Cups. Oh, I love it when this happens. They see you as as their divine counterpart, like you are their person, their match, and they feel anxious that they waited so long. There is this element of timing, and I've been seeing that in the Scorpio readings for some time, especially love readings, that like they kind of regret how long it took them to kind of realize all of this, and how anxious they felt and how attached they felt to you. And now they've been keeping a tab on you. I think if you're not connected on social media, they probably, if you guys have common friends, they've been asking about you, keeping a tab on you. They know you are their soulmate, you are their divine counterpart. Again, could be dealing with an Aquarius. They want this relationship. It did make them feel very anxious in the past, but they now want to come in and make a bold move towards you and put an end to the suffering and really just sink into the emotion that they feel for you, which is the Empress card, and begin again. Because the Page of Pentacles is like being an apprentice. Maybe this is somebody who's not very good at relationships. This is somebody who perhaps is a little bit uncomfortable with love or emotions in general, and they want to learn again. They want to heal. They want to reconcile with you. They've been waiting for this, and they're no longer going to hold back because they've had their aha moment. They've had their epiphanies with the Hanged Man. They've actively manifested this, and now they want to put structure to this connection and transform what they had with you, Scorpio. No longer are they going to sit in this moment of contemplation and I'm not sure if this is it for me. You're moving as a couple, or as if you do want to reconcile with this person, I think you're moving towards calmer waters, to a brand new beginning, and you're going to fight for it this time, and you're going to fight for bringing back balance. Maybe this is somebody at a distance, and you're going to basically conquer over your fears, over your confusion, and have a brand new beginning. And this might come unexpected. You might not be expecting this, because they've been moving at a very slow pace towards you, because what they want to offer you is absolute abundance with the Ten of Cups and justice. This can also mean something very formal, like a contract, like a marriage, like an engagement. They've been waiting for the right time. They've been working hard. Another sign that they've been hoping and wishing. Another sign for the Aquarius. Very attracted to you, want a brand new beginning, want to move forward towards a long-term commitment with you. They've been waiting for this. You mean the world to them, Scorpio. Another sign that this person could be at a distance. They want to come in and offer you their cup of love. They want to move away from the loneliness, the isolation that they felt. They want to have a successful brand new beginning with you, and no longer, like feel so defensive and like the wounded warrior with all these disappointments in love. Want to run towards this Ten of Pentacles with you, the happily ever after. Look at this, the three cards that we close out on, the Strength card, the Lovers, and the Three of Swords. They know that you are their divine counterpart, that you are their soulmate. They want to make sure that the connection is strengthened so that any past disappointments or any rainy days can be sort of, conquered over together as a power couple almost. Wow, this has been a beautiful reading, Scorpio. I'm going to close it out by a few angel answers cards on this connection between Scorpio and their person. What can you tell us about this connection, this union? You're ready. Yep. I think they're coming in very quick. I think you're going to see a turnaround on this connection very, very soon. Remain positive. There you go. That's your confirmation. Nothing to worry about, Scorpio. Nothing to worry about. You've manifested this. Just when I said that and we get the card, it's up to you because you've brought this into your energy. You've manifested this connection coming back into reality. Oh my God, I'm so excited for you, Scorpio. If this video resonated, please do hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and leave me a comment. Let me know how this resonated with you. Take care. Bye bye.